Riley. How are you
Hi,
today? Thanks for coming down to Town Center Animal Hospital today. How long have you been a patient here?
We have been patients since August of '09. We moved to Las Vegas on August 1st, and on August 2nd, our 14-year-old Welsh Terrier got very ill.
Oh.
And we came in and found out that he'd been misdiagnosed for 2 years in Nashville. Dr. Burkhardt immediately diagnosed the problem, and they tried and tried and tried to save him, but unfortunately the disease had progressed too far, and we lost him. So we have a new puppy, Riley, and he's been here since then. And one thing that I noticed immediately when the first time we saw Dr. Burkhardt and the first time we saw Dr. Brooks was that they greeted the dogs. And that's very important to me because the dogs are the patients. We're not.
Right.
I mean, we're important, but not as much as the dogs should be to them.
They genuinely care and love for the baby.
They do. They do. And I appreciate the fact that if I call them, they'll call back. If it's an emergency, I mean, I've had a couple of emergencies where they've gotten on the phone immediately to me. A lot of vets don't do that.
Have you had to use the 24-hour service?
Once I did with the one that passed away, and Dr. Brooks called me within 10 minutes.
That's great.
It was great. I mean, if they did not care, I wouldn't be here with my two dogs. Oh, Riley.
You're a good boy, Riley.
And I will also add that we board here.
Okay.
And it's important to me to have a place that I trust for boarding. And Riley and Casey both like coming here, so that's a big testament. I think the whole staff really, again, when I bring them in for boarding and somebody comes out to get them, they're on the floor with the dogs talking to them rather than talking to us immediately, so that's important.
Does Riley use the wellness plan?
Riley is on the wellness plan. We got him when he was about 8 weeks old and brought him in immediately. He had had his first round of shots, but we brought him in and put him on the wellness plan anyway, because I think it's a good deal to do that.
Well, and when he becomes an adult, he can switch over to the adult wellness plan, which is great. And that way they'll have everything of his case history, which is nice.
Exactly. We just love the vets and the staff.
Good.
And I think the dogs do too.
Good. Well, we love Riley. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, Riley.